Alright, hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Skyblock. It has been a hot goddamn minute, my gosh. It was probably the end of last year that we last played. That tree is huge, my gosh, and I don't have an axe to break it either. I've been wanting to get back into this series for so long, it was a crazy new year, and I forgot that we got potatoes. So I'm going to have to apologise, it is going to take me a moment to get back in it. That is a lot of chicken. I've got metal as well, and I can't exactly remember what I was going to do at the end of last episode. I probably should have watched it before I decided to start recording. I think we're going to breed more of these blokes. Oh, we're going to move that out of the way, I reckon. That is what we shall do. I reckon we'll do that right off the bat. So I'm going to need some cobblestone for this, to be honest, because I'm going to have to get up to the top. I think the first order of business is actually just creating some light in here, because what that'll do... Let's just fill all this up because I don't need this. It's going to take forever to break, I just realised. Maybe at least if I run in with some torches and such, that might be a good temporary measure. So at least I don't have to destroy the whole thing. But let's break in here. Oh, that is a skeleton. That is potentially deadly. Let's place that there. Actually, it's probably better that I break in from the top like this. If I can place a couple torches on each corner, that might actually be the play. Because at least then that will stop them from spawning, and we might be able to just make it a bit safer. That's sort of the idea, and it should work like a dream. Because the plan was I was actually going to move this over, like over at the end of the platform over there. I reckon that might be a good play. Whoops, I did not mean to fall. That is unfortunate. Let's get all of these blocks that I placed. Hey spiders, let's kill you guys. Let's get rid of you buggers. Don't need you guys around here. Oh, my axe broke, bugger. Oh, my sword broke, not my axe. I don't want to completely break this, but I might have to. But at least for the time being, I'm just going to light it up with torches. Yeah, it should be good. What I might do is I might actually break all of these. And these, I'll go pick them up down the bottom because we'll go kill all the mobs down there. And hopefully this should stop mobs from spawning up here. God, these take forever and a day to break. The reason was for moving this was I think because the mobs were causing problems for my little villagers, which was being a bit annoying, trying to get them to breed. And I think I said last episode that I was going to sit there and breed them, but I never actually did, which was just, I forgot, I guess. I didn't get a chance to play much towards the end of last year, so I think I totally forgot. Actually, it occurred to me I should also block off the water. I might actually tear this down at some point anyway, but I'll leave the water until I actually break all of these blocks first. And we'll actually recreate this episode, I reckon. I need to get back into the flow of what I was doing. Like, it's been ages. But I'm excited to be back. This was so much fun to get into. There we go. Beautiful. Like that. Which is good, means I can actually get around a bit more comfortably. Block this one off as well. Now, the other thing is I've forgotten how many blocks high this was. I think it was about 20, if I had to hazard a guess. I'll have to rewatch the tutorial video, to be honest. Because I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, look how many of them are down there. Holy cow. We need to make another sword. Anyway, let's get up and let's get down. Whoa, let's try not to die. I might have to use the axes, to be honest. Let's get rid of these bastards. I just want all my trapdoors back again. God, there's a lot of you. I forget how much a difference like an actual sword makes, because you can do like knockback. But the good thing is these are the last group of guys that we're going to be killing down here, which is pretty sad, but what can you do? And there goes the last of that axe. Oh, skellies though, my gosh. That's good. Good for the bones. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Alright. That is that done. Let's just fill all this stuff up and I'll come deal with this later on. I still haven't fixed that up yet either, gosh. Such a seems, to be quite frank. Anyway, let's sleep. We'll sort ourselves out in the morning. Okie dokes. While we are here, let's get some other stuff. I think we are in need to get all of these trees and wood because these have just grown like crazy. So the one thing that I think that was a really nice addition to almost called it high block, high tail, was being able to knock down the whole tree like this in one go, which was just awesome. Even though this is not in, this mod that I've got is like the standard thing in hightail, which is really cool. And I quite like actually, because it just makes it a whole lot easier to chop down all of these trees. Otherwise it's such a hassle to you actually got to jump up and you got to dig all the way straight up, if that makes any sense what I'm trying to say. This just makes it a whole lot easier, which I should play some more hightail actually. I haven't played that in forever. Well, not forever, but definitely a couple of weeks. And we're doing really well on the melons and all that as well, even though these are pumpkins. But I know I say this every time, but I'm so glad this has worked out rather well. Just to finally start trading, because that took like forever to be able to get our first traders and our first villagers. Oh, there goes my last of the pickaxe. Not a pickaxe, a axe is what it's called, I believe. only been playing this game for like 15 years and I don't know what things are called. I just miss my netherite stuff because they were like so good. And there we go, lucky last, beautiful. Ooh, and I forgot to pick some up, which is a pity. Don't want to lose any of these to them despawning. Actually might also just start to put food in here as well. This can sort of be the food chest. Okie dokes, let's go and make or remake our mob farm, which is much needed. Okie dokes, we're going to start here. This is going to be our main point, and we are going to place these 4 blocks like this, and then we are going to essentially build 22 blocks up. I'll just build around like this real quick. 3, 4, and that should be good, I think. Oh, and the other thing before we go all the way up, I should bring some water because I don't want to I don't want to get all the way up there and then not have water. Have I only got 1 bucket? I actually thought I had more buckets, to be completely honest. Did I happen to lose a bucket, or did I never have 2 buckets? Am I tripping that I had? I must be tripping. I thought that I had 2 buckets. Well, I guess we're going to have to make a second bucket then. I would hazard a guess. Unless, did I happen to leave it in the nether? Is that potentially what happened? I don't want to waste iron if like I don't need to. Did I? No, they're all slabs in there. Unless I potentially left it here. No. Okay, that, yeah, is weird. I thought I had 2. How weird is that? Okay, well, that is fine. Let's make a second bucket. Whatever. It's fine. Won't hurt to have a second bucket. I think that is the sun going down. So I should actually place some more torches around here, just to prevent like creatures from spawning in and causing me trouble during the night, particularly while I'm trying to, you know, build up. Oh, actually, it occurred to me I don't actually need to place blocks like this all the way around. It's probably a better thing that I kind of don't. Gives me space to like move around and smack them, except I am going to have to build back up like this, unfortunately, but what can you do? It occurred to me the only thing is I might just do this real quick. This is going to be awkward, but when I'm up the top, I'm going to pour the water, sort of like what I did there, except the water's going to be far further out. Okay, never mind. That's not what I had in mind. Doofus, just wasting time. Trying to be intellectual, and I'm not. 4. So I think that was 4. Oh my God, I can't count. I swear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going up to 22. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, cool. And that luckily didn't kill me. I was worried for half a second. But yeah, at least I know that that is 22, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, quite did do it right. Beautiful. Yeah, I was concerned for a second. I'm like, I hope that I did this right. Hopefully. And thankfully I did. Alright, cool. That is the last of these blocks done. Beautiful. Okie dokes. Now we've got the fun part of extending these out. 7 blocks. 6 and 7. And I should actually, just in case, light this up just temporarily. 6 and 7. And lucky last. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, now I've got the fun part of doing this, where we connect these blocks up like this, and we do 2 all the way. Oops, I didn't want to place that one there. Bugger. Hopefully that doesn't. I've lost that one. Bastard. And we'll connect it like that. Beautiful. It's funny that we got essentially 2 mob farms on the go. It's too good. Except we're not going to have 2 being used, which is a bit of a... Whoa, I nearly just ran off there, my God. Which I was going to say is a bit of a shame, but at the same time, it kind of... There's no point having 2 mob farms because it kind of doesn't really work. Unless like you had the other one like fully automated, it would work really, really well. But if not, it's kind of not worth doing, which I don't even know how you would automate it, just thinking about it. Like, unless you had maybe some iron golems sitting there fighting the dudes and killing them. Sort of like I've got with the iron farm, which we are going to do at some point. I do plan on doing that at some point. I've just got to do it, you know, that's the only struggle. Alright, well that's that done beautifully. Now I've got the fun part of, I think like last time, connecting all of these blocks around like this and then filling it all in, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's place a torch there. And we'll just repeat this all the way around, and then we're going to fill this all in, which is going to be nice and exciting. I just want to get this up and running as quickly as I can. It's better for me. I can sort of start farming all of these mobs again, which would be sick. And there we go. That is that all connected. Now for the fun part of filling this up, which is going to be nice and quick. I will do this in 2 seconds. Well, 2 seconds for you guys. It'll be like way longer for me. And here we go, peeps. This is it for the platforms. Beautiful. Done. Cool. Now for the fun part of doing the trapdoors, which I luckily still have on me. Oops, I didn't want to place that down there. And that is frustrating. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Luckily not. It's always fun when it places the block down. It's like not exactly what I wanted, but that is alright. Anyway, let's close all these. Or open them or close these. I don't know what the technical term would be, because I guess they're technically open, I would assume. And thank God I'm not going to have to break these a third time or a second time. This is going to be their final resting place. These trapdoors. Such a good and simple design like this. Like, it works so well. I just need to make hoppers, and then I reckon that'll be absolutely goated. There we go. Beautiful. That is donezo. Okie dokes. Now for the fun part of doing the roof, which is going to be nice and exciting. The only thing I'm going to have to do, which is going to be a bit awkward, is this. And I don't know where that block fell down. Whoa, right there. But what I was going to do was just do this really quickly. We're going to place our infinite water source right about here, which we'll place this here temporarily, like that. Beautiful. That's good. Just makes my life a whole lot easier with organizing the water. So hopefully I don't lose all these torches. I'm going to have to go down and pick them all up at some point, but I'll try and be quick so they don't exactly despawn. But it makes such a huge difference having this like infinite water source just here. Makes my life so much easier, because it means that I can just do, or it means like it just makes it easier. All right, the only other thing is I'll place this here. I reckon that's probably better. It's not what I wanted. Probably about there. Oh, actually, let's get rid of that. I don't want it to spill out onto the thing. I want it to stay off the platform. So I'm probably actually better off placing it. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't do this just yet anyway. I should actually build this first, which means I should actually do this way instead, if this makes sense. Because I'm thinking I'm going to place the water and then I'm not going to be able to, I'm placing it like under. So I'm not actually going to be able to get up, if that makes sense. The only thing that I totally forgot to do was actually end up placing carpet in that one, but that was purely just because I actually didn't kill enough spiders to actually place some, whatchamacallits anyway, some carpet. Like, I needed to kill some more spiders, is what I'm trying to say. Gosh, I can't speak today, but when can I ever speak? That's my thing. It's raining, beautiful. I love a good bit of rain. Alright, okie dokes. Now I can place this water nicely. I'll place it here. Should be good. That'll give us a nice way up, which will be nice. Cool. Because I guess the only other problem now that I've got is I don't actually have enough cobblestone, sadly enough, which does sort of cause a few problems for me, because it means we are going to have to go down and get some more cobblestone from that one. Oh, actually, that's not gone down where I wanted. Maybe we'll place it on this side first. That's weird that it doesn't. I might have to extend this out so it actually connects nicely to the water, but yeah, well. But that's right, we'll knock as much of this out as I can, and then it'll be gooch. I mean, I'm going to hazard a guess my pick is going to break, like, well before we can get this all fully, unfortunately, but that's right. Oh, and I forgot to go get the other torches, bugger. That's right, we'll run down and grab what we can. Yeah, they're still there, good. I was going to say, I hope they don't despawn. Like, that's kind of was my only worry, just thinking about it, and I think one literally just did respawn, or despawn. Right there. Alright, we'll go make a couple more pickaxes and we'll keep deconstructing this. And it actually occurred to me, how expensive are hoppers to make? To make 4 hoppers we need 5, 10, 15, 20 pieces of iron. We got 21. Yeah, you know what? I reckon we'll do it. It's expensive, but it'll be so worth doing. And I think we need 4 chests like this, and then it should be... Oh no, we don't actually have enough. Oh, actually, no, we do. Okay, cool. I just didn't do my job properly. Cool. All right, and let's make 2 more pickaxes, because I feel like we're gonna need more than that. I feel like one will break far too quickly. Because just thinking about it, I do kind of want to do this properly, which would be nice. And we get more cobblestone out of it as well, which is lovely. If we place these here, and then what we can do is we can do this, and like that, beautiful. And then we place these on top. This will pretty much just mean that, like I said, anything that falls in will go straight into these chests, which is just spectacular. It makes such a huge difference. Anyway, we'll place this water here, and at least that means this will be connected with this, which is exactly what I want. I don't have to risk like missing it on the way down if I jump down. It'll actually be connected, which will be good. The only thing I want to do right now is actually just make sure that these are all connected like that, which is great. Means I can get rid of all of these torches like this, across, and I'll just grab all the torches. And it hopefully means that these guys can actually start spawning down here, which will be good. Good for me at least. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Which actually probably isn't good because it means that they're going to spawn and cause me problems, but oh well, we'll go get some more cobble. It actually occurred to me if I get all of the cobblestone from this roof, we might actually have enough to fully finish the roof on the other side, which will be good. And it means that I don't have to worry about fully tearing this one down this episode. I'll probably be able to do it in between episodes, which will be nice. It actually occurred to me, I probably should make the hammer mod, I reckon. That actually will, sorry, not the hammer mod, but the like a hammer stone thing, because that'll actually let me break all this like way faster. Just thinking about it. Once this pick breaks, I might actually have to go give it a crack, because it actually low-key would be like such a lifesaver just thinking about. If it even works with stone though, I don't actually know. Because I think stone, like every other block you need, like if you do it with iron, you need like 6 iron blocks, like blocks of iron. This it might be the case of it might not actually work like that. Or like if you do a wood one, you need like oak logs. So it might not actually work. I don't know. Oh, it does work. Okay. Oh, well, let's do that then. We'll give that a crack. I was so confused for hours. I'm like, why doesn't that... Or is that's an excavator? I'm an idiot. I've just made one for dirt. Yeah, maybe you can't make... Oh, you can, but you need 2 pieces of actual stone. Okay, like cooked stone. Okay, cool. Well, we'll make that then. I mean, that'll still be good for when we, like, make some more dirt. Like, some more coarse dirt that I can just mine it up a lot more quickly. Well, there we go. That's our first piece of stone that we've made. Gosh. Or cooked. We've never actually gone that far of doing that, you know, until we've had a need. Anyway, we'll leave these in here for the time being. Actually, I'll keep the stone pick on me just in case. Oh, I actually realised this would be good for this, because I can, like, mine this out a lot more quickly too. Oh, there's the Enderman. I don't want to look at him because he will absolutely decimate me. But the good thing is that this... Oh my god, that is so good. Makes my life so easy, that. Being able to do that in one go. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I should have done this from the get-go. I don't know what I was thinking. But well, that's what can you do? Live and learn, I think is the saying. That is alright. We'll collect all these blocks up. Just hope that Enderman doesn't come up here and kill me. Like, he shouldn't because it's raining. But I would hate that he does. It would stress me out far too much. Alright, now let's... I think the best way of doing this, perhaps, is going this way. And breaking these blocks like this side first, because I don't actually know what's protected, like where these blocks are likely to fall and be fine. So we'll risk, yeah. So I won't break this wall just yet. We can break this half, because this will all just fall down onto these guys below, luckily, which is nice. It's just more, like where does this all fall down to? Like I said, as long as it sort of falls roughly on top of these guys, I should be good. So at least I sort of know what's safe to break and what's not. And yeah, I think everything practically from about there onwards is just going to fall into the void. So I might actually have to expand this a little bit just to protect it. I mean, this stuff here should be alright to break because this will just all fall if I just break this like this. Oh, this is like the most, like, just messed up way of breaking this down. But what I low-key might do as well is just grab this water bucket here, and I might low-key move this to... Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll place that there, and I'm just going to have to like try and get down before all of the water takes out all of the blocks. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That is so super risky. Except I think we might have lost some blocks here, but that's right. What can you do? What I might do as well is I might come in here. Oh, I don't want to break that with the hammer. So I might just come in here and collect all these blocks that sort of fell in and about, just to sort of collect them, because you don't want them to really disappear. I never actually realized how big this bloody was until like you actually start to break it, that you go, had such a commanding presence over the whole place. But yeah, I'll finish this off first. But what I was thinking is I might actually fill this out a little bit more, just so when I break these blocks that they land on some like solid blocks, which would be good. On a positive note, looks like we've had our first victim fall down and die. But we'll get up here and we'll finish this off, and then I think in between... Oh, we could actually do that this episode. We'll see how we go. Just hope that there's no mobs up here. There is. Dumbass felt. It's like, oh no, there's a creeper. That's right. We will, like I said, fill this up as quickly as possible. I wanted to do these sort of inner blocks first, just so if a skeleton spawns that he can't nick me off, because that would rather suck. And the good thing is we're going to have so many blocks to finish this off, which is great. Don't have to stress about it. Anyway, let's do... Oh my god, I nearly just ran off there. Jesus Christ. I like physically recoiled. I was like, jeez, I can't believe I nearly just did that. There's no safety in this game, like in this game mode. I do one stupid thing and that's it. I'd lose like both of my buckets, and then that's like, I'm totally stuffed until I get some more iron, which is possible, but it just takes forever. Just like that, that is officially donezo, which is great. Makes such a huge difference. I'm excited that this can officially start working out, which is awesome. Don't have to stress about moving this. Had to be done though, like that's the only thing. I wanted to do other stuff, but I kind of thought, we'll just get this done. And it's probably a good first episode to get back into, to do this right off the bat. The only thing is I probably should at some point, like, I don't know, I feel like I change my mind every 2 minutes with this, like, oh, you know, I should do it these half slabs, and then I change my mind and go, I should have just done them as like actual solid blocks. The only thing is I change my mind every 2 minutes, but at least on a positive note, this is a lot easier to break and a lot more quick as well. I keep getting sidetracked. I keep like going to do other things. It's like I shouldn't really stress about doing this just yet. Anyway, I'll worry about this later, mainly because we can actually use this to make a solid step now, which is pretty cool. This is pretty sick. This looks nice and cool. There we go. Beautiful. And on a positive note, this has actually worked. Might just light up the rest of this area just to be safe, but good news is... Oops, oh great, I've just like lost my sword. Nah, there we go, got it. But if we kill all these guys, I'm glad this is working straight away, but if you notice, all of the stuff gets picked up immediately, which is just spectacular, and it all ends up in here. And funnily enough, we've got a carrot as well. But I'm stoked about that. That is so good. We'll take that little carrot and I'll line these all up so at least when stuff breaks that it goes into a good spot. Except it seems like this stuff doesn't fill up other spots though, ironically. Anyway, like I said, I'm glad that this works. Just gotta be careful the creepers don't blow up these hoppers, because that would suck to lose that. Like, I would genuinely be mad, because that was so expensive to make at this point in time. But on a positive note, I'm so stoked that this has worked, like almost immediately. And I think the hoppers were a good addition to this. And like a good use to this space over here as well, finally. It's finally going to get proper use, which is just awesome. This space here, like it is so very good. I'm so happy. Now we got the fun part of wrecking this and bringing this down. Cool. Well, let's, on a positive note, use the rest of this cobblestone to sort of fill this out. This is sort of what I was thinking. Probably good to finally fill this out a little bit more, because it's been far too long and kind of far too worrisome. That I think I've always complained about how like horrible this area is and how unsafe I've felt with it. So it feels good to make it a bit safer now. So I reckon to about here would be good. And I reckon maybe 3 blocks out would be perfect. Just to catch any blocks that fall down. That's like the only thing. And I probably should turn this into like the chicken farm out here actually, or like make it a farm for the time being, just to get the chickens out of my main base, because they make so much noise and they are so loud, the little bastards. And I reckon we'll go 3 blocks out this way and we should be good. I just hope that this is enough to catch any blocks that fall down this side. I really hope. And yeah, should be good enough. I hope at least. I mean, I might have to push it out maybe 1 more block. So I probably actually should knock this out here. I mean, we totally can. There we go. Knock them out. That'll give us a few more blocks to play with, luckily. And we'll go 1 more block out like this, and then I should be Gucci. And then if they fall, they fall. There's really not much I can do. I've invested blocks here to save those ones above. There's not much I'll be able to do about it. I might just fill this out all the way down as well. I reckon this will just be good to have a few extra blocks out this way, and I'm sure we can like ironically fill this out like this way and like connect it at some point as well. I reckon that'll be pretty sick. Anyway, let's get up here and we'll knock this out once more, and then I think we shall be Gucci, except I've got no way of getting across. All right, let's knock this out and just hope that this works. Hope that we don't lose too many blocks to the void. We might lose some, unfortunately, but what can you do? I've tried to prevent it as much as I can, and we will do the best that we can do. Oh, bugger, that was it. I might go make another, like, hammer, just because it just makes such a huge difference. I like being able to drop down like that, not worry about hurting myself. Yeah, it seems like this caught quite a few of them, which is nice. We would have lost a few, but what can you do? And ironically though, it's funny that I've slowly like filled this out with more solid blocks. I might get to a stage where I might just have to knock this all out completely, not stress about having half blocks. If I've got torches, like torches will just do the job to prevent any of them from spawning. Anyway, let's cook 2 more pieces of stone and then we should be good. Let's sleep. I'm tired. And there we go. That's stone hammer number 2. Let's finish getting this off, which would be great. I'm excited. All right, let's pick up this water because I probably don't need it. Let's just slowly sort of work our way knocking this all out. Such a good mod this, like it makes such a huge difference. I'm surprised like Mojang never actually thought about doing like a mod, like an official tool like this. Like maybe there's got to be some drawback of it that it's like super weak or something, or you can only make it out of gold, or I don't know. I feel like there would be a fun creative way to do it instead of adding, you know, like copper in. We'll do copper because copper's smart. Which doesn't really add any value into the game. I mean, sorry, like copper tools and that. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have added some cooler tools in, which would have been more useful, but I don't know. I'm not them, so I can't exactly, I don't know. I feel like this is a fun tool, is what I'm thinking. It makes such a huge difference. But then that's the struggle, right? Is you go, why would I then use a pickaxe if I can make a hammer? And the hammer is so much better. You know, that's the only awkward thing that I don't know. Oh well, the mods exist. I can mod it in. And that works just as well for me. All right, now for the fun part of knocking this out. This is going to be interesting trying to do it. Maybe that seems to work really well, is just sort of knock out particular corners of it. And then I can knock out 3 like that. Beautiful. Such an awkward thing to do when you got like weird angles, but what can you do? Actually, maybe that's the play, is like actually knock out like 3 by 3 like this. You actually seem to knock out like way more. Yeah, that actually works out a lot better like that. Oh well, that's good to know for next time if I ever need to break that one, that I can do it like this. It'll be a lifesaver next time, but that's all right. Anyway, I'm absolutely stoked that we've managed to knock this over successfully. It's taken forever and a day, but it's worked. We've done it. We've managed to save practically all of the stone, even though we kind of ended up with less stone at the start of this episode after placing all of this down. But it'll be worth it because we'll turn this into an animal farm in a bit. We'll make it as a chicken farm, I reckon. That'll be the play, which will be sick. Just got to transfer all this stuff over now into another chest, but I'll do that in between episodes. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh, it sounds like we've got another trader around as well. Where is this dude? Hello? My dude? Where are you? Ah, you're here. On my plants. What have you got for me, my man? You've got tropical fish, grey dye, spruce saplings, and red dye. Alright, you don't really have anything for me, so unfortunately I'm going to have to get rid of you, my man. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Take your donkeys with you. Only because they're going to like absolutely wreck my crops, and I don't want to deal with that. And we get 2 leads out of that, which is sick. Anyway, I'll get these in between episodes. So yeah, I'll go check out this thing real quick. On a positive note, I'm glad that we ended up with 2 beautiful water buckets out of this, is what I'm trying to say. Oops, I didn't want 2 chickens in here. Doofus. Sorry, chickens. I can't risk you guys running around like madmen. But yeah, I'm stoked that this has worked and that we managed to replace this perfectly. Works out so well. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not sure what I've got planned for next episode. Maybe trying to get some more iron, but we'll figure that out. Maybe move the chicken farm over and we'll do some stuff. Actually, I reckon making like a zombie villager farm will probably be the next play. Oh, and getting the other tools and stuff. I think that's what we were planning on doing. Getting like better tools. So we'll do that next episode. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. So adios.